Hello friends, in this session we are going to talk about digital rights management and ebooks. I am sure you have heard these terms a number of times before. So let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about them. What is digital rights management or DRM? It refers to the access control technologies that are used to restrict or limit access to the copyrighted material. People like publishers, copyright holders, and even individuals will use DRM to limit unauthorized and illegal use of the content. DRM empowers a computer program to control usage of this content. What is an ebook? As the name suggests, ebook is an electronic book, though it may not actually have only text. So files that contain text or PDF files, audio files, and even video files can be termed as electronic books. An ebook file is something that can be protected. There are different types of ebook generation tools that create a .exe file, which means it is actually an application that gets built when you create an ebook using those tools. On this slide, I have shown two popular ebook readers, Amazon Kindle and Barnes & Noble Nook Showing an ebook to be open. So a lot of ebook readers are available in the market, and you can open the ebook files on these ebook readers to read them. We'll talk about ebook readers a little bit later. Here is a ebook reader application available for a computer. Now this is a free application called as KooBits. You'll be able to download and install it on your machine, and then you'll be able to open ebooks in this application. Now, why is DRM important? Simply because users make illegal copies of the material which is actually copyrighted. Internet has grown so much today that it is just impossible to catch someone who's copying or distributing content for free. Moreover, Internet is an international network, as everybody knows. But the laws of different nations actually differ when it comes to content. Therefore, even if you know that somebody is making or distributing free copies of your content, it becomes difficult or in some cases impossible to catch them, because the local laws in that country may not facilitate such an action. As per a survey completed in 2011, it was estimated that the content owners suffer a cumulative loss equivalent of almost $5 billion every year. There are a number of popular ebook formats. The most popular one is the EPUB format, which is created by the International Digital Publishing Forum. A lot of tools and editors available today will allow you to generate EPUB output. If you are working as a technical writer, there are a number of tools that are available that you can use to generate EPUB file. The latest version of Adobe FrameMaker allows you to generate EPUB output. In addition to the EPUB format, there are a number of proprietary formats like the Tomb Raider, Argos, Microsoft Reader, Amazon Kindle, and so on. In addition to these formats, there of course are generic formats like HTML also available. A format comparison is available on Wikipedia, and for the sake of demonstration I have put it on the slide here. Now this by no means is a complete comparison, so I have obviously deleted some of the formats which are not very popular and some of the properties that are not very well known or understood. So I would highly recommend you to go to the link that I have referred to in the previous slide and take a look at the latest format comparison on Wikipedia yourself. eBooks are more secure. They are more secure than documents simply because they are applications that can change themselves and thus restrict access to the data. There are different types of protections available in eBooks. Protection is available based on date. eBooks can be protected based on number of launches or number of times a book was opened. Access to the eBooks can be restricted simply by using a password, or the access can also be restricted using a computer ID, which means once you have restricted the access using the computer ID, that particular ebook will not open on any other computer. You can also restrict features like printing. So while a user may be able to open and read the ebook online, he or she may not be able to print it. There are numerous advantages of using ebooks, and I have listed some of them here. First and foremost, ebooks give you the capability of becoming a publisher yourself. You don't need to go to any other publisher anymore. You can create your own book and you can publish it yourself and even distribute it yourself. Ebooks don't need to be printed, thus eliminating the cost of printing. So you could literally be a publisher overnight if you have your own content. Ebooks will help to protect the originality of the content because features like copying text from ebooks or printing ebooks can be restricted. By publishing an ebook in time, you can claim copyright on your own content. By using features like password control or computer ID based control, you'll be able to control the distribution of ebooks, which means once that particular license is activated, even if somebody copies it, that person may not be able to open it. Using different types of ebook tools, you can issue single or multiple licenses of ebooks. If necessary, you may even be able to invoke licenses. There are tools available which can even give you features like activating the license online or distributing the entire ebook online. you may be able to offer a ebook for a nominal or a reduced cost by making it a limited time edition, which means the user will be able to open and use the ebook for a period of maybe just 1 month. That may increase the possibilities and even reach and popularity of your ebook. If you consider yourself to be an organization or a company, how can ebooks help you or your business? It's logical that ebook gives access or access control to the content. Now, using this feature, you will be able to control access to internal documentation. Word and PDF protection is not sufficient, because once a document is opened, the protection is lost. Ebooks offer you a much better level of protection by restricting access through a number of approaches that we discussed earlier in this presentation. A number of companies give away their content for free, assuming that a person who is downloading it is a legitimate, genuine user of the content. By doing this, they are actually feeding a lot of product intelligence to their competitors or others who are probably interested in their technologies. Using the ebooks, you will be able to share a documentation only to the genuine users. A number of times, you may end up distributing different files separately. Using ebook technology, it's possible to package all of that in one single ebook file and distribute it. That makes it easy to distribute and even easy to track and control access to all these files. Since ebooks can be protected, you may even be able to sell them, thus generating revenues. So, sell books like knowledge bases, tutorials, training booklets, and so on. Earlier, companies used to give documents, then they started giving PDF files. If you start giving ebooks, you may actually enhance your brand image in the market. With the changing time, ebook sites are increasing in popularity. Here is one site that distributes a number of ebooks for free. It's interesting to note that many ebook hardware makers like Amazon provide you a few thousand ebooks as free downloads when you buy that particular ebook reader or hardware. This practically means that when you are buying a hardware and copying in the various ebook files in there, you are not simply carrying a book, you are probably carrying a library of books with you. Earlier I mentioned about Amazon, Kindle and Nook, so I have listed some of the ebook readers on this slide. A number of ebook applications are available for reading ebooks on the computer. KooBits was one of them, and we looked at it in one of the earlier slides. There are more like Stanza, There is a Firefox add-on available which reads eBooks through the Firefox browser. There are a number of online services available as well, like Bookworm, to read ebooks online. We already mentioned about ebook readers like Kindle Nook. There are others like Pocketbook, Reader Pocket, Touch, and so on. Ebook readers offer you a number of advantages. First and foremost, this hardware is dedicated to reading. It's easy to operate. It has got features which are quite easy to learn and use even for kids. It's very sleek, light in weight, and extremely portable. Depending on the memory of the hardware that you are buying, you may be able to store hundreds of books at a time on your reader. As I have mentioned earlier, you can buy ebook hardware, and that gives you the capability of downloading a number of ebooks for free. Many books today are also being published as ebooks in addition to being published as paperbacks or hardbound. These books are becoming available for you to buy, and you can buy a cheaper version online as an ebook rather than buying a printed paperback. So download the books or buy the books online as you require them. Many ebook readers also play music files or videos for you. Most of the ebook readers can be connected to a computer. That makes it easy to transfer files or download files on the computer and then onto the ebook reader. As I mentioned earlier, thousands of free books are available and the numbers are increasing every day. Here is a quick comparison of ebooks for your reference. Once again, a much better and updated comparison would be available on Wikipedia, so I would encourage you to go there and take a look at it. There are ebook readers available for Indian languages. Wink ebook reader, which was launched a few months back in 2010-2011, claimed to support 15 Indian languages, and it used to cost about 12,000 rupees. Pi ebook reader supports ebooks in Hindi, Sanskrit, and many other Indian languages and costs about 10,000 rupees. These prices are based on my survey done in 2011. So on the current date of viewing this video, these prices have most probably changed, and most likely they may have even come down. Ebooks and mobile phones. Mobile phones are becoming smarter and smarter. Many mobile phones now even offer you apps that can be used to read ebooks on mobile phones. Most of the smart mobile phones can read PDF files using Adobe Reader application designed for that particular mobile, or maybe another similar application. A lot of ebook reader apps are available for mobile phones based on Android, including Artico, FB Reader, Moon Reader, and others. For iPhone and iPad, Google Books is available as a free app if you want to download it and read ebooks on these devices. Now here is a quick overview of some of the ebook creator applications, a number of applications available, starting from something which is absolutely free to something that can cost you to up to $100 per license. So ebook compiler, desktop author, ebook maker, EPUB maker, and so on. As I mentioned earlier in this presentation, Adobe FrameMaker version 10 offers DRM functionality because it can help you to generate ebooks in the EPUB format. Is all well with DRMs and ebooks? Not really. There are a number of proprietary formats that can lead to confusion, and this confusion can also be in terms of features as much as it can be in terms of compatibility issues. Many readers are computer dependent for accessing ebooks. The latest version of ebook readers have started offering wireless connectivity, thereby giving you an opportunity to download the ebook directly on the ebook reader. Many ebook readers today are black and white. However, color ebook readers have also been launched. Reading the ebooks on a color reader is obviously going to be much more in vogue in the coming days. Ebook readers are going to face challenges from tablet PCs or other devices, other handheld devices. The number of free ebooks available are simply overwhelming even right now, and the numbers are going to increase in the days to come. For ebooks catering to multiple languages or local or regional languages, there could be issues related to fonts or their alignments or compatibility. If multiple versions of ebooks are available and even multiple versions of readers are available, this can lead to different versions or edition control issues in addition to the compatibility issues. Here are some ideas for you to work on. There is a free software that you can download called as Google Transliterator for entering text in Indian languages. These pages will then be useful to you if you want to create books in Indian languages. Try Google Books Downloader, which is a free tool to generate PDF from some of the ebooks available online. There are multiple tools available like Multimedia Protector to protect different types of files. Multimedia Protector protects files like PDF, sound files, video files, and so on. At the time of preparing this presentation, the license of Multimedia Protector was around 20,000 Indian rupees. That would be around 400 American dollars. There are many sites where you can sell your ebooks once you create them. Try artiscope.com. There are many ebook library software applications available which you can use to organize your ebooks. Many EPUB readers are free download, so go ahead and download them and use them. So some activities for you to complete if you have liked this concept presented in my presentation. Here are some references that I have collected my information from. Wikipedia is of course one of the most important sources for many or most of my presentations. I have used Google, I have used iTunes. The International Digital Publishing Forum site is something that I would urge all of you to look at. Especially if you are in technical writing, you should know about IDPF. Lot of readers available, so I have given you a link for downloading Stanza or KooBits. And brings me to the end of this presentation. I would love to hear from you. So here is my email ID. Please feel free to send me your feedback.